Hi everyone, it's Retro Looker, and today we're back doing an unboxing video. Now in today's video we are going to be unboxing and reviewing this Crash Bandicoot incense burner from Crash Team Racing. Now I've wanted one of these since they came out, but they're kind of expensive. This one in particular was priced at $49.99, which is a little pricey for my liking. That's why I haven't picked it up until now. I managed to get this one in a lucky eBay find for just $9.99, and the reason it was $9.99 is because the box is damaged. This doesn't bother me in the slightest because I'm going to be taking it out the box because it is far too nice to display out the box, but they are kind of rare now as well, and whenever I find one they're a lot of money. They're at least retail if not more. Now, what I didn't realize at the time is this was from Just Geek, which we've actually had things from before. I've always been pleased. I had my Spyro incense burner from there, which I've just started using recently. That is a rare green one that's limited to 2,500 pieces. I don't know how rare or common this is, but since seeing it out, I don't really see them around that often. So as far as I know, it is a limited run, and I can't wait to get it out. And even if you're not into incense, and I'm not particularly, it's a great model. You know, that's all I can say is even if you're not into, you know, incense burning, stuff like that, I know it's not for everyone. It's not particularly my bag of tricks, but it's a really nice model. It's a really nice Crash Team Racing model, and we don't often get good scale models, especially for a decent price. So let's take a quick look at the box. Now I think this is an 8-inch long model, stands about 5 inches tall as well. It looks very detailed just looking at it from the outside. Again, the box is damaged, so you know, you get what you pay for. I don't care about that. As long as the figure inside is perfect condition, then I'm happy. So Crash Bandicoot on the front. This possibly came out with the launch of Crash Team Racing. So this is from 2019, which obviously came out after Crash Team Racing, but yeah, it looks real nice. It would have been nice if they did other characters as well, but I don't think they do. I think they just did Crash. It's made by Numskull, which we've, you know, had stuff off before, and like I said, it was from Just Geek, but it was from eBay. They don't stock it in the shop anymore, so I can't leave a link in the description for you, but you know me here, we love a good bargain. This is what the model looks like on the side. It's classic Crash Bandicoot. Absolutely insane. You know I love Crash. There's Neo Cortex there and Coco, but this is the only design they did. So I think without any more hesitation we should open it up, have a look at the model, and then finally have a look at the incense burning coming out of the exhaust, which I feel is a really nice touch for this model. And I love it when you can get something that's intended for one use, like in this instance it's intended for burning incense, and we can take this and use it as a model. You know, I even considered making a diorama for it to sit in, because I think that'd be cool. So let's get it out and see. Oh, it's quite heavy as well. Bear with me, because the thing when buying damaged boxes is sometimes the product itself has become damaged as well. So nothing really going on in the box. There's a little leaflet here that's just from Numskull, just about the technical and warranty support. Nothing special, just an email address. So let's have a look, shall we? Ooh, okay. Okay, I like this. I like this. The wheels do not spin. I thought they did, but they just move a bit. They are moving parts. Crash himself doesn't move either. It is like a still model. Now, from what oh, there we go. Shit, that just fell off. Okay, so that's where the resin. I was going to say it's made of resin. That's where the incense goes in. So it's a resin model. It's a good quality build. It's glued together relatively well. I mean, there are some seams on the arms, the hair, the eyebrows, the nose. The car's very well made and painted. There's a little bleed on the eye paint with Crash, but I'm not too worried about that. We have very nice Crash Team Racing wheels as well. I like that. It's very Crash Bandicoot. It's very me. I love it. Crash's feet even move a tiny bit. Not intentionally, but they're sort of like the only movable bits. But I like it. It's a good quality model. Like, if I were to display that on its own, I'd be really happy to just display that as part of my Crash Bandicoot collection. Like I said, I was even considering making a little diorama to sit it on. I think that'd be amazing as well. It's good. I mean, you know me, I like Crash Bandicoot. We played Crash Bandicoot 4 here on the channel. It's one of my favourite franchises. It's one that I grew up with and is absolutely rage-inducing, as you know. But yeah, like, it's a good quality model from Numskull, and I think this was kind of underrated. They didn't make too many, and I love it. I mean, part of me wishes they did a remote control version as well. Like, that would have been really cool, like they did with the Mario ones. And if we take a look at the back here, we've got these big-ass exhausts mounted onto the engine. This is where the smoke comes out of the incense. And this is the little cup for putting your incense cones in. And there's slots in the bottom right there. So I think we should do that now. So I don't burn a lot of incense, like it's not my thing, but I did get some just for this because I think it's particularly cool, and I wanted to get a couple of photos and videos of it. So I've got this incense here, and incense cones and incense sticks, they are quite cheap. I got these in a bulk buy. They're from Stamford Inc. This one's called Witch's Curse. So we put it in the little barrel there, and then we light it. There we go. And obviously I shouldn't have to say this, but be careful with fire and stuff at home. There we go. And then we just let it sit for a couple of seconds to start burning properly. And then we blow it out, and you see already it's smoking already. And then we can just put that in there. And of course it doesn't get hot enough to actually damage the plastic or the resin of the car or anything. And then the smoke should start coming up out of the exhausts. And it takes a couple of minutes to get burning as well. It doesn't just immediately fire up out the things. You can ever so slightly see it there. But yeah, like I said, it does take a minute or two for it to get going. Okay, so I've left that a few minutes now, and it is now warmed up. Excuse the pun. And as you can see, if you can see, there is smoke coming out of the exhaust tips very nicely. Like I said, incense might not be your thing, and I don't know if I'll use this as an incense burner, but, you know, it doesn't get hot enough to melt the plastic, and, you know, once it's finished, you just tip the incense away and you can use it again. But as a model, and that's what I'm going to assess this as a model, I think it's really cool. I really like it, and I can't wait to display it alongside my Crash Bandicoot collection. It will fit in beautifully with the rest of those things. And I can't wait to do some photos of it as well. Like I said, I may even build a little diorama because I just love it. And for the £10 I paid, 50 was a little much for me, I gotta admit. But for the £10 I paid, it's definite. Like, I would have even paid 20, 25. 50 was a bit much. But for the £10 I paid, I would buy this again. I would even buy a second one just to have to paint, to do something else with, because for a model, I love it. It's great. I mean, it's no like first for figures quality, but for like a mass-produced like resin like model, statue, whatever, it's really cool. I really like it. It's going to take pride of place in my Crash Bandicoot collection, and you know, if you can get one for cheap and you like Crash Bandicoot, I would definitely recommend it. So that's it for this episode. I hope you like the Crash Bandicoot Incense Burner. It's a 10 out of 10, you know. If you can get it cheap enough, I highly recommend it. So thanks very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. There's a link in the description for Retro Liquor merch. And me and Crash will see you later.